Hey guys, what's going on? It's YoAnty. Welcome to the Sneaker Rundown. Today is Thursday, June 19th, and I'm going to introduce the panel real quick. From the Granite State, we have Eddie Wynn. Aha, you didn't see that one coming, did you?
No, I didn't. But I am back in the building, hard as a rock. Pause. Granite State reference. Granite State reference. That's all.
And then from the Hoosier State, we got Jason Donner.
What's going on, man?
What's going on? How you doing?
Good. Just been I actually finally decided to stop being lazy and put up a ton of videos this week. So I've been editing and doing all that stuff all day.
Nice. That's always a lot of work. The editing
Yeah.
can be very time consuming. But hey, I want to get into the first topic here, and we finally saw leaked pictures of the KD7. So it looks like I think it's gonna drop sometime next week. So I'm curious to you guys. I want to get your thoughts on the KD7. Tell me what you think. I'll go to you, Eddie, first.
For me, it's going to be a hard sell. That colorway looks dope. It looks like the DMV colorway. That looks smooth, but the colorway has to be really good for me to cop pretty much any performance basketball shoe this year or in the future, I think. Just because I'm probably going to have to wear it when I play basketball a lot. But I don't know. The basketball shoes have just been way too bulky for me recently, and that's just me. Other people pull them off and they look great, but I'm probably going to stick more so to I don't know, runners and stuff like that. But I will be interested to see the EXT stuff that they do with that if they do it.
Yeah, Jason.
Especially that colorway, I really like it. That's honestly the first KD that I've ever wanted to actually go in stores and try it on. The colorway might be. Well, the USA one they put out too, that looks really nice, but I don't know. I like the strap. I like the little exposed Air Max bubble. I just think it looks really nice.
Yeah, I think it's a home run. Yeah, it's a home run. The strap is awesome. Straps on shoes is sick. I think that's why I love the KD4 so much is the strap. So I think great move with the strap. Also, too, I think the KD5 and 6 were so weak that after seeing this, we're like, oh, nice, this looks a lot cleaner. You know, with the KD5, it was really high. Then the 6, we had the banana tongue. Like, thank God they got rid of the banana tongue. So I think more than anything, it's a pleasant surprise because we've gotten almost accustomed to like KD. Oh, it's probably going to be like some synthetic, weird-looking basketball shoe. Whereas, obviously, a lot of us wear basketball shoes casually. I look at this shoe and I'm like, actually, that's kind of sick. That strap, you could leave it strapped up. So I think a lot of promising things for the KD6.
Expensive, definitely.
Yeah, of course, price is always going up. That's always a nightmare. But want to move on to the next topic. And once again, talking about potential shoe coming out is the Concord Foamposite. Concord Foamposite's on the way. And what I want to ask you guys is, also we got the LeBron South Beach 11s about to drop. My question to you guys is, what are your thoughts on reusing of the colorways? We've obviously seen madness with the Yeezy, the Concord, South Beach. What are your thoughts on reuse of a colorway, Jason?
Well, to be fair, I don't like certain colorways when they come out every year. Like, there's been hits that I like on the LeBron, some like Hornets each year. So there's that factor. I think it's certain shoes that pull it off. I really just think it's more of an attempt. Just they're going off the hype. They're gonna throw it out there, see what it can do. I'm not big on that. Or as far as the Concord one goes, I really like the Yeezy Foamposite because I just think that overall black. But I think the white black mix, it just kind of looks. I don't know. I'm not feeling that at all.
Yeah, Eddie.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of it because they all grab the same nickname as the prior shoe, and that's kind of what sells half of them. Like, people probably bought that Yeezy Foamposite because they know they can't have Yeezys. I think they look good, but at the same time, with they sit, if it didn't, it was something. I mean, that shoe would probably sit. And I mean, how are they? Like, it's almost like an insult that they put the Concord colorway on the Foamposite next. Like, it could have been on something else better. I don't really like the way that shoe looks, and I'm well over Foamposites. Like I said, big and bulky isn't really something I'm into for sneakers right now. It would have to be just a colorway that I really, really liked.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Like, for instance, the LeBron 11 South Beach, I think that shoe's awesome on the LeBron because it makes sense. LeBron plays Miami. The South Beach 8 came out. It started it all. Then they did the 9. Skipped the 10 for some reason. I mean, I might call Nike to try to figure out why. Because I like to see things carried out. It's like an OCD thing. I'm like, why'd they skip a year? Why? Some are like Hornets. Like, I like to see that. I think it's fun within a certain line, but it's when you take the South Beach colorway and you put it on a Jordan, or you take a Concord and you put it on a Foamposite. I was like, no, that doesn't belong. Penny and Concord have nothing to do with each other. If you're going to do Concord, keep it within the same line. If they did a Concord Jordan 5, cool, it makes more sense. It's within the line. So overdoing it, yeah, the Yeezy, we've seen a trillion different Yeezy things. The Foamposite, I'll give them a little credit because a lot of people think they did that. So honestly, not that Nike felt bad, but people want Yeezy type colorway stuff, and no one could cop the Yeezys. It was so hard. So it was kind of them like saying, here's your Yeezy, you poor bastard. All right, moving on to the next topic. A pair of game-worn, signed Michael Jordan basketball sneakers that he wore in the NBA Finals. It was a Game 3 of NBA Finals, sold at auction for $17,000. $17K out the door. Jason, you buying Jordan 11 game-worn 11s for $17K, bro?
There is no shoe on earth that would ever be worth that much money. I mean,
no LeBron, no LeBron,
no LeBron, nothing. Money is way more important than a pair of shoes if it comes to that value because, I mean, game worn, you have the undefeated Jordan 4s, the Eminem Encore 4s. Those get into those high prices too. It's just, I mean, I guess if you have the money that you literally don't even know how to spend it, it's one thing, but there's no way that I could ever justify spending that kind of money on a shoe, ever.
Yeah, Eddie?
I mean, I've got my car on eBay right now, my house on the market. I'm saving up. I'm buying the next game-worn pair that's signed. No, but obviously that's nowhere near in my means. But if I was a collector, and I mean, is the best basketball player ever, and he's probably going to be the one for a little while longer, at least in my eyes and a lot of other people's eyes. And having something like that, that's one of the most iconic Jordans ever. Maybe the 1 or the 11, either one, and it's signed and it's the playoffs. It's like you show that shoe to people that don't know Jordans, they're like, oh, that's a Jordan, So, but anyway, I don't have the money, so it's kind of irrelevant. But I wish I did.
Yeah. Right. If I had the money, then, for instance, you've got to be a diehard MJ fan. Like, you had to have been at the game because that's a meaningful shoe. And what you're doing with it is you're displaying it. So if you have, like, a really dope office or a dope man cave, that's a great, like, little centerpiece. Like, that's awesome. Once again, you have to have the money to drop that. I'm obviously a big Patriots fan. If I had a big thing here, though, $17K, and it's not even like he won the championship in that shoe. It was Game 3. It's kind of an irrelevant shoe. He wore it, yeah, but, he played the finals. But I think the iconic shoe would be he won. It was the pair that he won the specific championship in. So, for instance, if I had a dope man cave or dope office, I would love Tom Brady cleats that he won the Super Bowl in. If they were just normal cleats, I almost think it's creepy in a way, too, because it's just like, this man's sweating these things, and I've got them on display. So, and it's the weird things that, that we're into as, guys. We're, owning a pair of sweaty sneakers, but the history that comes with it, I can understand the price tag if you have the money. If you don't have the money, yeah, you're a moron for dropping $17K. Next up, touchy subject, going to be a tough one for Jason. Where do you want to see LeBron play next year? Not where do you think he will, where do you personally want to see him play? Eddie, you're first.
Dude, I like to see him stay in Miami, maybe just with kind of a different cast, a couple players in and out. But I'd like to stay in Miami just because I don't want to hear about LeBron trade talk for literally 8 months. It just will be too overwhelming. It'll be on ESPN every day. Like, they're just gonna make so much of it, so much speculation. I mean, he's not coming to the Celtics, so I don't really care.
Jason.
Yeah, I was gonna say my smart ass answer would be I would love for him to come to the Pacers just for the sake of the fan base and being able to see him more often. But no, being realistic, I do want to see him stay in Miami. I don't think I can hear that for another whole year, 2 years, just everybody critiquing everything he does when he's a free agent, being able to do whatever he wants as a free agent. So I do hope he stays in Miami. As far as everybody else on the team, I can't say for everybody else, but I definitely hope LeBron stays.
Yeah, I agree. I want him to stay. Number one, I think if he leaves and he goes to another team, let's just say he goes to the Lakers, or he goes to Houston, then he starts going down a slope where it's like if he fails, he feels like he has to leave another place to get to a better place every time, and
Yeah.
it always bugs me when players play somewhere or play for like 3 to 4, 5 other teams, and they're a great player. Like Jordan, it was Bulls, and then he had the 2 years with the Wizards. That's fine. LeBron, I would love if it just went Cleveland, Miami, because I love looking at stats, and it always bugs me when I see like 7 different teams end their career. It almost just seems like Shaq. I think he played on like 17 different teams in the last 2.5 years. Not really 17, but I mean, I don't know. He went from the Celtics. He was the big cactus. He was the big shamrock. It's like, dude, get a grip. Stay in one place, And LeBron, it's like, don't start feeling like I think Pat Riley smoked him today, and I loved it. He was like, dude, chill out. We're not going to rebuild. We're retooling. You need a couple more pieces. We'll figure it out. Don't panic. So I want to see him stay in Miami. I really do. I don't think their work's done. I really don't. So I want to get on. Here we go. Last one of the day. Last one of the show. Let me screen share. Hold on. Because this is imperative. This is a must. Here we go. I need your guys' thoughts. Cigar 6 smoke pick. I need to know what you guys think. This dude's lighting up on his Jordan 6 cigars. Eddie, what do you think of the move?
Oh man. When does it stop? What is he smoking? Did he inhale a cigar and then exhale it onto that and then take the picture? Like, what is he thinking, and what is he hoping to get out of that picture? Like, if it's us talking about it on a live chat, then that's exactly what he wants. Then hey, bravo, you won. But at the same time, you look like such a tool. You can't even deal with it.
Jason, what do you got on the move? What do you got on the move, Jason?
God. Well, first of all, let's be serious. If he does list those for sale, is he gonna have to put worn once, smoked once? I mean, what's he gonna have to put on those? But it is. I mean, it's the same. It's the same with like how anybody will post anything just to get attention. He knew what he was doing. It's not as bad as the puddle splashing pics because maybe this guy likes to smoke on all his shoes. I don't know, but I'm definitely not. You'll never see something like that from me.
Yeah, first thing, he looks like he's smoking the cigar out of the wrong end because all that smoke, he could have executed it better. Because it looks like he's smoking from the lit cigar part. Second, he's gonna have to say, when you list on eBay, from a smoke-free home, done. That they already smell like cigars. But honestly, I'm surprised it took this long to see that photo. How did this not come out on day one of Jordan 6 cigars? Because we all knew the corny pics were coming, the cigars on the ground and stuff. And I don't mind some of those. Some of those are cool. Like, I love what Shazam does because that's what he bases the Shazam on is what the sneakers are based on. So we had him with props. And I think that's cool because that's kind of what the shoe's based on. But when you get into lighting a cigar, smoking photo, there's a lot of work. But
well, hey, shout out to Icy Soul for finding that picture. I saw he was the one that retweeted
Icy Soul, I got him on there. So shout out to Icy Soul. Guys, that's the show. Shouts to the Granite State. Thanks for coming on, Eddie.
Big shout.
Hoosier State. Hoosier State. Also, is it the Crossroads of America as well? Is that another nickname?
Crossroads of America, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I did Google state nicknames before I came on. Just Because I'm like, oh, New Hampshire is the Granite State? What? I think I knew that. But, all right, guys.
Old Man in the Mountain. Shout out Old Man in the Mountain.
Live free or die young. Wait, what's the quote there?
Live free or die.
Live free or die. Great motto you guys have up there. All right, guys, that's the show.
Die young.
Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.